So, some reports have been saying that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 could potentially be coming in 2018. And I'm here to ask the question of, should it and will it? Now, there's a lot to cover, in a way. But the main thing I want to raise a question of here would be, if it's going to be called Black Ops 4, and there's a chance that it will be, I'm going to say 50-50 on a different title and Black Ops 4, but if they did call it that, when would it take place? Because chronologically, when we advance in the numbers of, the digits in the game, it's Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, chronologically, they have taken place a good few years after each other. You know, how Black Ops 1 went from kind of modern, I guess, and then Black Ops 2 went futuristic, then Black Ops 3 went really futuristic with the new movement style. And this makes me wonder, when would this game take place? Because if it's going to be called Black Ops 4, it would make sense to put it a good few years after Black Ops 3. But the problem with that is that it's a very stupid business thing. Like, it would affect sales heavily. And I could only see them going back at one point and focusing on a different character. And that's the part that makes me think it might not be called Black Ops 4. It will probably be a spin-off of Black Ops 1. I couldn't see them doing Black Ops 2 because everyone's very uncomfortable with going further in the future now. I could only see them doing something based modern, in a modern time, and a lot of leaks have said that it will take place in a modern time, which is very interesting to me, because I really would like to see another Black Ops game based in the past and not in the future. And no better way to do that, in my opinion, than focus more on the story of Sergeant Frank Woods and give some context to his story, more context, more, backstory, and all of that. And one of the things that makes me think that he's returning is that James C. Burns, he's not a spokesman, but he's a voice actor for Frank Woods. And he has been dropping a lot of hints, saying that a Black Ops 4 could be coming, and just a lot of cool stuff could be happening potentially. And one tweet that I want to bring up was James C. Burns tweeted out, "Relax, Black Ops fans, I will tell you what I know very soon," and he added Sergeant Frank Woods, his secondary account that he runs. And an account called Uninstall, or at Uninstall the Game, tweeted, "Is this what you talk of?" And it was a thing from Charlie Intel that said, "Report. Analyst says Treyarch to release Call of Duty Black Ops 4 in 2018. And he tweeted out very vaguely, no bullshit in between, just "it is" with 3 dots. Meaning, this could mean a lot of things, because he's not a spokesperson for Treyarch. He can lie about this stuff quite easily. He could easily just say, yeah, Black Ops 4 is releasing. Guy could say, oh, Black Ops 5, and he'd probably say yes as well. But I'm just going to go with his word. And it's just very interesting to see if they do make a Black Ops 4, because, like I said, he could easily say it's called Black Ops 4, but then pull a twist and then it not being called Black Ops 4, but like Call of Duty Black Ops, something. And I could easily see them doing that, and just putting the Black Ops name in the just title will easily sell. But it'll have to make an impression first, because we know the last Black Ops game was a more futuristic Call of Duty game, much like Infinite Warfare. In fact, they are very identical in gameplay, except Infinite Warfare, in my opinion, feels a lot more stiff. But there have been a lot of things that they have to make impressions on. So if they release another futuristic Call of Duty game, from a business standpoint, from a sales standpoint, that will be a terrible decision. And on top of that, you just know supply drops would come as well, which would make people hate the game even more. So I could only see them going in the past again, going to where, Black Ops 1 took place, maybe slightly after that, maybe like 2015, style gameplay, in modern time, like now times, like 2017. I could see them doing that. And there was one tweet that I can't find. I don't know if it was deleted or not. I will try to get it up on screen. I know it exists. I promise you now. If you guys can find it yourselves, that would be awesome. But the Sergeant Frank Woods account tweeted out, "Do you think anything to do with North Korea may affect the storyline of this Call of Duty game?" And that was very interesting to me, because that could have been a hint a very big hint that if a Black Ops 4 does happen, or a Black Ops spin-off happens, and is based in modern times, then it could have something to do with North Korea and their nuclear weapons crisis right now, which would be very interesting to see, because I'd like to see how the story develops over time, because, you know, nothing's happened yet. There's been no strikes anywhere. They haven't, I mean, I don't know if they've attempted to nuke anywhere in America, or America have attempted to nuke them. Nothing has happened like that yet. They made threats, and that's all they've done. The Treyarch and just Activision in general could easily put a twist on this and say, like, oh, maybe North Korea attacked, and then the US attacked back, but they had a secret nuclear arsenal for some reason. And, you know, it goes like all hell breaks loose from there. Nova gas is involved or something. I don't know. It would be a very interesting story to see, and I could easily see them making a structure for this story, because there's so many there's so much potential in this story to do, that I could easily see them manipulating it and making it a pretty fun adventure, because I've always loved the campaigns in the Black Ops games, and I did love World at War's campaign as well. So Treyarch are good at storytelling when it comes to the campaign, so I would love to see where that goes. And another tweet was from Sergeant Frank Woods, or the James C. Burns account, where he tweeted out, "Is zombies the best part of the game?" This could be a hint confirming that zombies is returning. I would really love if zombies returned, and I want to make a video about zombies again later on down the line, maybe, and it will be quite controversial, I think, because in my opinion zombies has been overdone now. It's very saturated in the zombies in the yearly formula now. I'll give, you know, credit where credit is due to Infinite Warfare, where they tried to change it up a little bit on the last DLC, where they reintroduced the cryptids. But unfortunately they did it wrong, and I'm going to say it now. They redid the story, they retconned it completely, they added them in with the zombies, and I'm going to say this right now as a message to Infinity Ward. If you guys are listening by some miracle of life, if you guys are listening, focus on Extinction. Only focus on Extinction. You were onto something then. You had something going. It was a third game mode. It felt original. It felt new. It was fun for a time, and then some of the games got a bit boring. That's something you can easily fix if you just focus on the gameplay. You know, fix up your stuff, fix the storyline that you completely destroyed, you know, do your thing, and you will have a good game mode, and you can finally let zombies have a rest. And that's what I'm hoping for. I want, you know, as much as the next guy, or as much as the next Treyarch fan, I only want Treyarch to focus on zombies. Sledgehammer are promising a lot. They have a lot set up for their zombies game mode, of which I am extremely excited for. I'm not even going to lie to you, despite zombies being so overused at this point. But I do at the same time want them to leave zombies behind. I want Treyarch to focus on it only because they were the ones who created the game mode. They can think of something original like Infinity Ward tried to do with Extinction. So if they focus on something original and use the same storytelling elements that they hopefully use in their zombies, then I will be a very happy fan, because then we won't be oversaturated with zombies. Because I remember the first time zombies started to become overused was when Advanced Warfare started, and when Advanced Warfare started, you know, the next game did it, and the next game, and it got kind of, you know, annoying in a way. And we know that, you know, World War II is going to use it, so I'm hoping they do really well. I'm hoping they do better than Treyarch did last year, which is a high bar to set in all fairness. But if they do a lot better than they have done, then, you know, I'm willing to give them a chance to expand on their zombies game mode and see where that goes. Because in all fairness, I would love to see Treyarch do something different too, because they have overset. You know, okay, I'm gonna stop now because I'm gonna save this for the rest of the other video. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna save that for the rest because I really want to get that down. But anyway, Black Ops 4. It's been hinted a lot. It seems like it's gonna happen. 50-50 on the title. Like, if it's set in the future, I do not want it to be, because Treyarch have, like, all the game companies are revolved around Call of Duty, like Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch. They all get the scoop of what the next Call of Duty game is going to be, very much so prior to them releasing their game. So they learn about the development, and then they can build their game off that foundation. And that's where the futuristic style started, with Advanced Warfare, then Black Ops 3, then Infinite Warfare. The 3-year cycle happened. They were all looking the same because they didn't have time to redo the game from the ground up. That would take another year. So that's how the Call of Duty cycle worked. And they will, I'm very certain that Treyarch haven't made a stupid decision. I'm very certain that they've decided to go back to modern times. Like I said, a lot of leaks have been saying they have. And personally, I want them to. I want them to go back to modern times. I think it's where they did their best. I think Black Ops 1 is arguably my favourite Call of Duty game. I had a lot of fun memories on that despite the multiplayer being, despite me being absolutely trash at the multiplayer. I can't blame it on that. I'm just really bad at the game. But anyway, Black Ops 4. Do you think it's going to happen? If you do, comment #CODBO4 in the comment section below. I really want to see what you guys think of this, and if you do not think it's going to happen, just put #no or something. Or just, #yes and #no if you do think it's going to happen. I really want to see what you guys think about this. But anyway, I've been COD Nobbies, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, and thank you so much for watching.